All right, what's going on, dudes? How we doing? How's everybody doing today, man? We got a lot of fun people in chat. We got Sean M, Panda, Megadestro, Nicholas Barrera, Sebastian, Tom, Magical Paper, Christian Martinez, Jensen, Matt Murdoch, Cam. We got Tom Jarvis. I said twice now. Imagine if someone beat Mike to the first comment. Oh, dude, I had it ready to go the second I clicked live, man. If somebody else beat me to that, I'd be a little worried there. How's everybody doing though? I see somebody said something about eating a taco pizza and barbecue wings. That's pretty awesome, man. I haven't had taco pizza for a while, and the last one I had was absolutely disgusting. It just tasted like salt on bread. But in general, I do like taco pizzas. You know, big fan of that. But yeah, taco pizza is really good. Definitely like taco pizza. Um, First time watching stream from the beginning. All right, man. Glad to see you here. Haven't been to a stream in a while. What's up, Random Games? Got some people walking over there. Don't mind the noise. All right, man. But yeah, we're just going to be hanging out for a little bit today. Don't think this one's going to be too long. Just going to probably hit some arena a bit. Maybe just do a little bit of AQ when we have to. Just figured I was gonna hit some milestones and stuff. Figured that, what do you call it? Might as well hang out and do it on stream, you know? Yo, Mike, don't know if you remember, but I joined the stream while I was at Applebee's. Actually, dude, I do remember that. I do remember that. Is that Cat's shadow behind you? Yeah, this is Stuart. Hey, Stuart. What's up, buddy? Why you wet? What's going on? Why you wet? Oh my god. Hello from the UK. What's up, Unicorn? What are your thoughts on Punisher 2099? I think he's pretty cool. Hey there, Mike. How's Cyclops doing in current AQ season, dude? I thought he'd have been popular by that. I mean, like, I think he has more attack, man, but at the end of the day, he's still Cyclops, so, like, he still kind of sucks. But, I mean, he has more attack value if you want to mess around with that, but he's not really going to have any actual use in, like, map 7 when you actually need proper counters and stuff, so it's kind of unfortunate there. David saying, I come here and I'm gonna say hi. Dude, big shout out for following directions there. Always appreciate that. Make sure I have the game sound on. There we go. My first 5-star is Ghost, and the second was Red Guardian. Is that good? I think you know that's good, buddy. Congratulations. Hello, new to your channel. Hey man, that's cool. Glad to have you. Any tips for Havoc in 6.3? Yeah, Colossus is really good for it, and I feel like most people have Colossus. Warlock's really good for it. Just use somebody, with an armor break buff. It's pretty much just a beefy version of Havoc. What makes Colossus good for it is that he's one of the only champs you can't have his armor broken, which is nice. Is Spider Pig good for defense at all? Yeah, when he's awakened, especially. Sam Knight, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for popping in. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I think I'm getting punched in the face. I wasn't even looking. I'm truly not looking at anything right now at the moment. Oh, no. I wasn't looking, and I pushed him to Special 3. Congrats on nearly 20k subs. Bobby, thanks, man. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to that. Right about, like, what, 18, almost 18.8, 18,800, give or take. So, a couple weeks, probably. Hopefully. Did you watch Widea and MSD's incursion run today? I didn't watch it live, but I did see that they got to room 17, right? So that's pretty good. Hey, so I awakened Sentinel with the tech gem and then pulled Hulkbuster later. Should I regret my decision? No. Sentinel's a lot more useful than Hulkbuster. And Sentinel definitely wants to be awakened more, so that's a good pull. Hey, Mike, are you excited for a new war season without nodes and without link nodes and no more stubborn flow? Yeah, I mean, sure, dude. I mean, I don't really love Protect, and I feel like that's going to be like the main one that we see all the time. But, it is what it is. Probably be around with Protect for a couple seasons, you know. But yeah, I'm glad there's no more Stubborn. Stubborn was getting really boring, dude. Protect I already find boring, but we'll have to see. Hi Karate Mike. Any thoughts on Horseman Namor? Will you give it a go? Yes, I could. I'll probably make a video on Horseman Namor eventually. The thing about Horseman Namor is that he's actually worse most of the time, uh, than regular Namor. But in very rare situations, he's better. I can make a video on that. It'd probably be a really quick one. But I have messed around with Horseman Namor a little bit, but I haven't made a video on it yet. Hey Mike, how do you think Apoc would do against the Grandmaster? Probably fine. I don't see why he'd be bad. Yeah, Legit Talbot, however you say your name, Legit Talbot. That's one of the situations where Namor would be better as a horseman, but just about everywhere else, he's actually slower. You know, when you get to, you know, your special 3 and then your special 2, you're going to have prowess and everything, and that's going to make his specials hit harder. But in general, he ramps up a lot slower, so. Um, remember last time I was asking if I should awaken Doom or Warlock? Good thing I didn't. I pulled Doom naturally. Stewie, come on. He jumps right in front of my face all day. Um, remember last time I was asking if I should awaken Doom or Warlock? Good thing I didn't. I pulled Doom naturally, legit that evening. Then I pulled Warlock today. Wow, dude, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Congrats, man. I'm glad you didn't waste any gems. Omega Red or Professor X? Personally, Omega Red. It's my favorite champion in the game, so. Hi, Arm. Hello, Jack. What's going on, guys? Hi, Kung Fu Michael. What's up, Axe? How you doing, man? Cardi Mike, is Nova a bad champ? To be honest, yes. It's just keep it simple. He's not the best. Hey Mike, do you want Thor, Herald of Galactus, and MCSC? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I would like as many versions of Thor as possible, so you know, I love Thor, so. I know a lot of people want like Endgame Thor, but I'm not too. I don't want that one as much as other people do, but could be cool. Could be funny. Do I like Colossus or Red Mags more? Red Magneto. Bearman Peter has got me hooked onto your new nickname. uh, David, I've wanted to be in your live for a long time, although it's complicated for me. I know you from the Warlock and Medusa video, but I'm not live because I'm not very good with English. Translator. Well, I don't know if you are going to understand anything I'm about to say if you don't speak English, but glad to see you in the live chat, man. Glad you made it around. Any tips for Uncollected Act 5 with 60 revives and 100 potions, final 3 quests? Yeah, Bobby, you're going to be good to go with that stash, man. Just make sure you use champions with a lot of high damage output. You know, particularly Corvus is really good for it if you happen to have him. Stark Spidey was good for it. You know, Ghost is decent for it. You just want to do a lot of damage to the Collector as fast as you possibly can. And, you know, keep in mind, obviously, like, you know, Doctor Doom is really good for the fight as well. Just, you know, don't worry about getting a solo. Watch some videos on the Collector. Just learn how to fight him a little bit and then go right in. You know? You should be fine, especially with that stash, dude. Don't overthink it too much, especially nowadays. I'm not a fan of Endgame Thor. It's just my opinion is not a true Thor. Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite version of Thor. It's, like, funny for one movie, don't get me wrong. I just hope that it's not like that going forward, you know? How's Buzzy make Buzzface? Well, hopefully he doesn't come around too much today. I hope he's not here right now. I have no idea if he is. Awaken Hype or Human Torch to rank 5 first. Well, I don't really know what else you have, man. It's really going to depend on what you need. Overall, I find myself using Torch more than Hype, personally. If that means anything to you. But they're both great champs, and they should both be up at rank 5. Is it worth putting Suicides on? All I do is AQ and event quests. Absolutely. I think so. Karate Mike, is the Collector a hard fight? It depends if you know how to fight him. In general, yes. I feel like he's a lot easier now with a lot of the champions in the game now than he used to be. Got a rank 5 4-star Sunspot, 5-star rank 3 Prox, rank 3 Red Guardian, 4-star Awakened Nick, and 5-star Iron Man Infinity War. Alright, man. Yeah, I think you should be good to go. Sunspot does a lot of damage. Just try to get off like a big ol' special too, you know? When Hercules comes out, can you do a stream where you cosplay as him and play him? Like, probably, man. That's Snowball yelling. I don't know why he's yelling. My cats are in a mood today, man. They've been in a mood all day. Should I rank 4, 5-star Sim Supreme? Haven't done any of the variants. If you want to, dude. He's like decent for some of them. I haven't really used him in many of them though, so it's really up to you. Are there any beyond God tier champs you wouldn't rank up because they are not enjoyable to play? Like Parry, Heavy Champ, Cap Infinity War, or Archangel who can get boring? Well, I don't find Archangel boring at all. He's one of my favorite champions in the entire game. And I also like Cap Infinity War a lot. But I pretty much like have all of those champions up at rank 5 or 6-star rank 2, to be honest. The only ones that I don't like you know, not like I don't have like a tier list or anything, and there's no universal tier list, and I don't really make tiers. I find that every champion is useful in their own way in different parts of the game, you know. But for in general, man, I have like all the best champions ranked up, to be honest. Even if I don't typically enjoy playing them, I still have them up. Like, for example, I don't enjoy playing Colossus. I hardly ever use him, but I have him up. What if Hercules becomes a cosmic Aegon? Capam losing champ ideas. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Strife is kind of like a mutant Aegon, and I absolutely love Strife. So if that's what Hercules is going to be like, I'm all about it. I love Strife. I think he's awesome. When are you going to cut off your hair and beard? I don't know, man. When are you going to cut off your hair and beard? Remember when you used a Labyrinth Awakening Gem impulsively on Darkhawk? I'm impressed that you remember when I did that. Yeah. I don't talk about that too much. Wow. Of course I remember. I mean, now I have Darkhawk at, you know, Sig 200 rank 5. I think he's pretty cool. You know, I don't use him too often, but there was a time when he was just like rank 4, Sig 1 for like over a year after I did that. And I've like pulled him since, so at the end of the day, the gem definitely was wasted, so you know. Understand quite well, but copying is what kills me. I don't know if I will comment again on this one, but hey, greetings, Mike. I will comment to when I know English or you reach 20K, whichever happens first. All right, David. Well, listen, man, I definitely appreciate you coming out and hanging out, dude. Guys, cut it out. My cats are really bugging me today, man. They're like, stop it, Calvin. Come on, man. Be a good boy. Sit down. Leave Stewie alone. Oh, God, guys. Being a father is very hard work. Sketchy, you didn't offend. I was just joking around, man. How do I fight Quake properly? I find her infuriating. Just don't let her charge a heavy attack, man. You should be good to go. You know? Should I rank 5 Torch or Corvus first? I don't run Suicides. Definitely Torch then. That's what I would do. What's up, Karate Boy? What's going on, Swampy Lad? How you doing, man? Should I rank up my 5-star Yellow Jacket? Not yet. Maybe in like 10 days, but not yet. Hi, Mike. What's up, Rambato? Trill Will. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Karate Mike, his thing the best science? I don't think so. He's pretty good, though. He's definitely pretty good. Is Punisher 2099 good? I think so. Is Starkey worth a generic gem? No, absolutely not. Not right now. Maybe like 3 years ago, but not anymore. It was debatable back then, too. I love the pinned comment, by the way. It made me laugh. Cool, dude. I'm glad. Which buff are you most excited for? Definitely Mole Man. Love your vids. Great for the community. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a bunch. Is Sentinel worth an Awakening? Yeah. If you're going to use him, he's worth it. Just take Argus to rank 2. Do you think he's good or not? I think he's alright. He's not the best, but he's also not, like, terrible. Karate Mike, you opened my third eye with your Ghost War vids. Thanks, dude. Glad to hear it, man. Appreciate it. Mike, should I rank 5 Drax? I would advise you not to, however. You can do whatever you want, man. Mikey, my boss thinks I am a computer. Not because I am very productive, but because I fall asleep every 15 minutes if left unattended. I feel you. Dude, I have high school entrance exam on Tuesday. Sigh. I'm cutting off my playing time till then. Double sigh. I feel you, Arrow. I remember high school. It was a very long time ago at this point, but I remember it. Lots of fun. Mike, how's it going? Pulled a 5-star Strife. Does he need to be awakened? Yo. Congrats, man. I'm very jealous. And he does not need to be awakened. It's nice. Nice to have. Definitely doesn't need it, but that's awesome. Congratulations. Is Omega Red good without suicides? Please answer this. Not really, I'm going to be honest. He's like fine without it, but it's kind of silly to play him without it. What's up, Slayer? Can you do me a favor and just give me your 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider? Oh, dude, I wish I could help you with that. Unfortunately, I cannot just give you my 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. I wish I was able to help you. If there's anything else you need, if you need any other favors, let me know and I'll see if I'd be able to do that. But that particular favor, I'm not going to be able to help you with at this time. Unfortunately, buddy, I'm sorry. Got a 6-star Cull yesterday. Is he rank 2 worthy unduped? Not really, dude. Not gonna lie. Mike, who's a better rank 5? Havoc or Sorcerer Supreme? Probably Sorcerer Supreme, dude. In your opinion, who is the best mutants? Omega Red. Someone saying a Strife beyond God tier? I don't do tiers like that, man, but he's a great champion. And he's one of the best champions for Abyss and Labyrinth. I understand. Will you give me a 7-star Cosmic Ghost Rider? Now that I can actually help you with, yes. So basically, I can right now make sure that your first 7-star crystal ever will be a Cosmic Ghost Rider. So in 2026, when you open your first 7-star crystal, it will be a Cosmic Ghost Rider. I can't get it to you sooner than then, but just know it'll be there waiting for you. A woman in labor suddenly shouted, shouldn't, won't, can't, isn't. The doctor assured her husband, don't worry, those are just contractions. Oh, man. That's funny. That's definitely funny. Can you read my last, please? Sure. I have 26 5-star champs, and then you named a lot of champions, and one 6-star silver server. You got some good champs there, man, for sure. Seems like you already know who the best champions are since you listed the good ones first. Pretty much. The first half of those are all really good. Actually, pretty much all of them are pretty good. Except for like Moon Knight, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Storm. Oh, that's not the best. Yeah, overall, man, you got a lot of really good, a lot of good champs there. Oh, my cats are fighting again. 1 second. These guys, cut it out. Hey, cut it out. Cut it out. Calvin, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Walk away, buddy. Okay? Come on, Calvin. Don't be a... Come on. My kids are acting up, guys. Mike, did you hear about the drunk legacy guarantee? Yes, I did. Mike, is it possible to have 2 horsemen on a quest? Yes. It is, but it's not necessarily necessary. Who is your favorite champ of 2020? Probably either Apocalypse or Cosmic Ghost Rider. I think overall, probably Apocalypse, but those two are very close for me. Carl, let them fight. Survival of the fittest. So you watching the conference championship games tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be watching both of them for sure. It sounds like you're a policeman breaking up a fight or something. Who'd want kids, dude? Oh, man. Mike, have you watched WandaVision? I've seen episode 1 and 2. I'm going to watch episode 3 later on tonight. Packers or Bucks, and then Chiefs or Bills. Well, I think it's going to be Packers and probably the Chiefs, although I'd like to see the Bills. But that's what I think it's going to be. Hey, Mike, what's up, Dad Man? No, you cannot Horseman Apocalypse, Dr. Doom. You cannot do that. How long have you had your cats? These guys are about 5.5 years old. Almost 6. These guys are. I've had cats my whole life, though. Oh my god, can you dab? I can. I'm not trying to show off right now, though. Mike, who are good science champs? Human Torch, Quake, Thing, She-Hulk, Spider-Gwen, Red Hulk, Wasp. Do you think 3 hours, 2 minutes is enough time for the Legend title and the EQ this month? That's going to be cutting it close, man, but you might get in depending on how many people did it. Slayer, your cats are around the same age? Get out of town, dude. Like twins. Everyone is so quick to pick the Packers. No, man. I mean, that's gonna be a good game. I feel like that is going to ultimately be closer than the other game. The thing is, man, I mean, Patrick Mahomes was literally just cleared from concussion protocol like today. So who knows how healthy he really is? You know? We'll have to see what happens. Is Deadpool worth 6-star rank 2? No, dude. He's hardly even worth rank 1 level 25. My hamster is 5 months old. Bro, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Rippin' Films, and I got 4 charges with Apex. It said I can only activate it once. Yeah, man, but if you have 2 different Apocalypses on the team, then you could do more. 2 different horsemen. Karate Mike, is Hulkbuster a good first rank 2 6-star? Like, yes, man. I have a Hulkbuster, a 6-star. He's probably going to stay at rank 1, though. PWF, when do you announce the ghost buff for March? Dude, I told you that in private. Can't be just ripping that information out there to the public. Do you know anything about Mole God's buff? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. My last 5-star was Elsa Bloodstone. That's pretty cool, man. I'd love to have one of those. I want her as a 6-star, though. I'd take her to rank 3. Yo, what's up, my dude? Went for another 6-star feature today, and dude, Professor X. That's awesome. Congrats. Be ready for Summer of Pain challenge, buddy. Yeah, I'm definitely very ready. I have a lot of units. Good to go. Who's better, Sorcerer Supreme or Longshot? Who's better? Probably Sorcerer Supreme, but I prefer Longshot, so, personally. Can Cosmic Ghost Rider solo every champ in Labyrinth? Absolutely not. He cannot. Definitely not. I should have activated Mind Control first. I don't know why I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, there is a 0% chance that Cosmic Ghost Rider solos Magneto in Labyrinth. Is Domino a top 5 mutant? No. I don't think so. Have you ever cosplayed as Tommy from the Power Rangers? Is that the red guy? The Red Rain, you know what I mean. Let's see. Oh no, it's the green guy? Oh, with the long hair. Okay. I could see it if I shaved. No, I have not cosplayed as him, clearly. But, yeah. Interesting idea. I used to like, Power Rangers a lot when I was younger. What's so hard about Red Mags and Labyrinth? I'm pretty sure if you go in, with a middle champion, you just start stunned. And you just die. So, can't use a metal champ there. Got a runny nose right now. Pretty annoying. Isn't Magneto the old Magneto in Lab? Yeah, he's the old one, but at the same time, there's still that note against metal champions. Someone's saying Mike ripped. No, I did not. I was sniffling, though. And I still am sniffling. If that's what you're talking about. Nice. Tom Jarvis saying, Mike, people always say I'm way too vague. All right. Is that accompanied by something? Or are you just saying that? Hey, Mike, who'd be better to bring to fight? The Collector, Blade, or Nick Fury? Both rank 3 5-stars. If Nick Fury is awakened, probably Nick. But I think overall, probably Blade. Mike Buddy, which good champs are there that can use slow? She-Hulk, Sorcerer. There's also Stealthy. Spider-Gwen. Jubilee has one now, but who else has slow? Red Guardian has slow. So Red Mags is the only fight Cosmic Ghost Rider cannot do. The rest, all he could solo, right? He's not gonna have fun against Spider-Man, and he's not gonna have fun against X-23, and he can't really do Abomination. And I haven't been in lab for. I mean, I just did a labyrinth run. I think yesterday with Strife, but aside from that, I haven't looked at. Let me. I'm gonna pull up a map. Let's see. So yeah, he's not gonna be able to do the ones I just said. He'd be able to do Spider-Gwen, but he's not gonna have fun against her. I'm not sure if he'd be able to do magic. The limbo might get him. I'm not sure. Ultron he probably wouldn't have too much fun with. He has a lot of energy attacks. Not sure if he'd be able to do that one. But like overall, he'd be able to do most of them. Probably wouldn't have too much fun against Doctor Strange either. But yeah, there's a couple that he definitely can't do. But he'd be really good for like the majority of it. Fool, yeah, you can't use stealthy slow against Nightcrawler because you can't slow the class disadvantage. Yeah, he's not gonna have fun against Electro either, probably. He'll be able to do Juggernaut, but like he can do it. He's not gonna be a top option for it, but he can do it. Glory of Man, dude, you've been pumping out the vids, man. I dig it. Thanks, bro. Thanks. I have like 5 videos I want to edit tonight, and there's 2 I want to record tonight. Speaking of, someone just said, are we going to be seeing a rank 3 Spider-Gwen showcase anytime soon? Yeah, I'll give you guys a peek. I brought mine up to rank 3 already. But those, like, the real rank 3 videos take me a bit of time. So, but I do have her up, and she's pretty good. I like her. I think you'd struggle against Kamala Khan. I don't remember what Kamala Khan does. I don't remember what she does in Abyss, but if it's something with her node, then I believe you. Slow takes off evade? Yes, sir. Karate Mike, can you please install Black Ops Cold War and play with me and my friends? I'm gonna be honest, no. I'm not that big a fan of COD, personally. Carl saying Gwen and She-Hulk at rank 3, bold move. I mean, Carl, stop acting like you don't know what my science roster looks like, Carl. Are you trying to embarrass me on live stream? You trying to embarrass me? What was I supposed to do, Carl? But yeah, no, I actually like them both, and they do actually, you know, the only thing that they do have in common though is slow. Spider-Gwen's really going to be good for like future long-term like big content like Abyss when there's like unlockable specials and stuff like that. So they do like similar things, but they also have different uses too. Why don't you rank up Red Hulk? He's underrated. Yeah, no, he's really good. It's just there right now. There are other science champions I'd rather rank up above him that I don't have. And I want to make sure I have enough catalyst for that. Like, if this featured 6-star crystal goes away, if I don't get Wasp, I'll probably rank up Red Hulk. And the next one, I'd want to rank 3 Immortal Abomination above Red Hulk. And I have 2 catalyst right now. So Wasp and Immortal A-Bomb would be my 2 preferred. And there's a good chance I could have them both. So just playing the long game. Someone's saying, can you tell me anything about Stealthy? Need to be awakened to high sig? He doesn't need to be awakened to high sig, but that just pretty much increases his damage. So, pretty sure Kamala turns debuffs into Furies on Labyrinth. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I guess that she would turn the armor breaks into Furies, but I think he'd be able to do the fight. It might be a longer fight, but Walter saying, honestly, the science class is by far the worst. Looking at the other class, science just really falls behind. I highly disagree. I think that science is the second best class. I just don't have any of the 6-star champions. If we look at the science class in total, there's a lot of incredible champions, man. There's just, if you look right here, all these champions are pretty much decent for the most part, right? This Red Guardian is great. Thing, Mr. Fantastic is very underrated. Captain America is great. Torch, Invisible Woman's pretty underrated. Quake's amazing. She-Hulk's amazing. Void's amazing. Wasp is pretty amazing. Spider-Gwen's pretty great. MODOK, Yellow Jacket's getting buffed. Gladiator Hulk has his uses. Red Hulk is amazing. OG Hulk, blah. Captain, blah. Sentry, blah. Luke Cage is decent. Rhino, blah. Spider-Man, blah. Fix-It, blah. And then Immortal Abomination is amazing, too. So, yeah, I would say that science is definitely the second best for me, at least. I don't know. Maxwell is saying something about Iron Fists. I think you asked to see my Iron Fists, right? I'll show you all my Iron Fists if you really want. I think I got all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This guy needs a buff. I hope they buff him, and I hope he doesn't need a Sig too much, because I like Iron Fist as a character, but he's not the best. Slayer saying skill's the worst, in my opinion. Yeah, probably, man. Right now, skill's probably the worst. Either skill or tech for me. They're both on the lower side for me. Cosmic seems to be getting a bit of a boost. We're getting Hercules. And also, we just got Cosmic Ghost Rider, who's outstanding. But aside from that, I feel like we haven't had a great Cosmic in a while. And we don't have Medusa or Hyperion as 5 stars yet. Skill is an interesting one for me because, like, there are a lot of champions who are, like, really good. Like, Gwenpool's really good. Korg is really good. But Synergy's Black Widow's really good. Mole Man's really good. Massacre's good. Night Thrasher's good. Crossbones is good. Killmonger's good. Hitmonkey's good. But they don't like... I feel like they're just afraid of creating like that Nick Fury. Like, Nick Fury just like stands out like a sore thumb in the skill class, man. And I feel like they're just like scared of like creating another one. I don't know why. Skill is the best. Skill has Mole God. That's a fantastic point. That's a fantastic point. Is 6-star Spider-Gwen worth a rank 2? I recently duped her. I mean, mine's rank 3, dude. So, it's up to you. It's going to depend on what you need. It's always going to depend on what you need. That's the thing. Hope Mole Man and Yellow Jacket become good buffs. So do I. That'd be great. Shang-Chi this year? Yeah, possibly, man. Good morning from Indonesia. Yo, what's up, Andre? Thanks for popping in from Indonesia. Hey, how you doing? Did you see Lefty Knox doing an Abyss Path today? Oh, yo, is he? I haven't been on YouTube too much today. I'll probably give him a raid after then. Hey, Mike, if MCOC ever did a crossover event, who would you want to be in the game? I don't know, probably like Sephiroth. Final Fantasy. Personally. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, we don't need alphas right now. Let's grab a couple more milestones here with this. Any word on the Kingpin buff? Well, it's probably going to be in the game in about 10 days, so. We'll find out eventually, man. Gandalf with an AK, sending over 5. Dude, yeah, let's go ahead and run an Abyss Path with Groot. Bro, I am going to have to pass on that, man. Let me get you up on the board. Thank you very much for sending over the 5, man. I love that name. I always love seeing your username, man. It's hysterical. But thank you, man. Thank you so much for sending over the 5. Very much so appreciated, dude. So, Mike, are you a Locke fan? Is he the future? To see how stressed out you're making me right now? Yo, Gandalf, I'm sending over another 5. Thanks, man. Okay, what about King Root? Buddy, I don't know about King Groot either, man. Maybe if we get, like, Queen Groot added to the game, maybe she can do an Abyss Path. But, dude, thank you so much for the 10, man. I really appreciate that a lot, man. It's very generous. Thank you so much. But, Glory of Man, back to your question. Am I a Locke fan? Yes. Do I think he's the future? I don't know. Do I want to give him a chance? Yes. However, at the same time, Deshaun Watson and Matthew Stafford are pretty much on the market right now. Gandalf sending over another 3 saying, I am Groot. Dude, I wish that I spoke the Groot language so I knew what you were saying right there. If anybody can translate that, please let me know. But Gandalf, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. Dr. Doom saying, what about Teen Groot? You know, Teen Groot might be really, really good for Abyss, not gonna lie. Teen Groot, the reason why Teen Groot is not in the game yet is because he would be the most overpowered champion ever to be released in MCOC. So, I feel like they're really, really trying to just, you know, play it safe by not releasing these super overpowered champs. Same thing with Baby Groot. Nightcrawler's annoying in Arena, man. Karate Mike, is Immortal Hulk the worst Hulk? It really depends on the matchup, man. Like, in general, he's not the best Hulk at all. You know? PWF saying, I am Groot equals Ghost is bad. That's what I figured, man. That's what I figured. Carl saying Denver should draft Zach Wilson next to Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion. Maybe, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like I really do want to give Locke another chance. But the issue with giving Locke another year is that that's another year. It's another season just flushed down the toilet if he doesn't play out. Kinda. Listen, man. Here's the thing. I mean, I've watched every game for the past many, many years. I watched every game this season, every game last season. And depending on whether or not Pat Shurmur, the offensive coordinator, plays to Locke's strengths and plays calls that aren't calls plays that aren't brain dead, Locke does well. But when they don't play to his strengths and they go against Locke's play style and they run plays that just don't make sense with with who we have on offense, then the offense looks like a dumpster fire. And I don't understand why sometimes we play smart, you know, and why Pat Shurmur sometimes plays his strength and sometimes we don't, and why sometimes we take advantage of the running game and sometimes we don't. It's just it's a very hot and cold offense, and that's not good for a young quarterback. And that's what Drew Lock is. Stafford is the smarter play. You'd have to mortgage Mile High Stadium for Watson. Yeah, dude. I know, that's the thing. And also, another thing is that Stafford definitely fits the offense better than Deshaun Watson does. I don't think there's any denying the fact that Watson is the better quarterback, just in general and for long term, but he doesn't necessarily fit the offense that we have running. So I'm not entirely sure if it's worth getting him and then having to really, really change things up. But I don't know, man. I mean, we have a lot of young, speedy offensive weapons, man, that Deshaun Watson could have a field day with. Philadelphia has the same problem. Yeah, man, a lot of teams have that problem, honestly. Like, you watch it and you're like, you know, I'm sure, like, in the moment, obviously, it's not as easy to call plays as, like, it is for us to sit here and watch and be like, oh, they should have done this. Obviously, it's much easier for us to look at it in hindsight's 2020, but it's just baffling sometimes. It's really baffling sometimes. Yo, Dan, what's up, man? It looks like I'm late to the stream. How's it going so far, Mike? What have I missed? Haven't missed much, man. We're just hanging out, doing some arena. We were talking about Groot and Labyrinth and King Groot and Labyrinth. But yeah, man, thanks for popping in. You haven't missed anything too important. What champs are good for variant 5 and 6? Well, variant 6, speaking of, how about this? Venom's really good for both of them, since he's here. Dr. Doom is really good for both of them as well. Ghost is really good for variant 6. Variant 5, you know, all your typical really good mystics and spiders are good for it. And just the best villains are good for variant 6. They're both very, very easy, to be entirely honest with you. Philly's biggest problem is that they filled half a hospital with their wounded over the last 2 years. Same with San Fran last year. That was Denver's problem in the beginning of the season, too. Like, we started off with everybody injured. It was unbelievable. What's the easiest variant to do if you haven't done any yet? Brandon, it really depends on your roster, man. If you have a strong tech roster, variant 3. If you have strong villains, variant 6. Strong mystics, variant 5. It really depends. You know? Venom crazy good for both. Yo, what's up, Marcus? How you doing, man? And yeah, absolutely. Venom's good for like almost every variant too. He's good for variant 2. He's decent in variant 1. He's not that good in variant 3. Doesn't have much going on from there. Variant 4, he's fine when, you know, you're using whatever star. Yo, Mega Destro, Airwalker, dude. I know. I know, man. I really hope this guy gets buffed. Oh. Yeah, Mole Man's really good for variant 6 too, not gonna lie. If you duped your Void, would you take him to rank 3? Yes, but not a moment sooner. Not a moment sooner will Void see rank 3. Won't even think about it. And honestly, debatable if I would do that at rank 20 either. Sig 20 either. You know? Because I have a 5-star at Sig 200. Void at rank 3 has a pretty low PI. Yeah, I've noticed that. There's a lot of people in for Loki who have rank 3 Voids. Colin McGregor. Hi, Mr. Karate Mike. What's going on, buddy? I'm not skipping you. Don't worry. Try to get everybody when I can. What if you have Overflow T5CC and he is the only one yet left? Well, I mean, listen, at that point, then yeah, but I doubt that's going to happen. I don't get that much science, T5CC. What do you think of Professor X and APOC together? I love them both. Separately and together. What? Yeah, they're both really great champions. I have them both at rank 5. A 6-star Kingpin, though. Yeah, man. I was considering taking him up to rank 3, like today, with the level up. But I'm not really sure if I want to nuke my Catalyst stash without playing with his buff first and without knowing what it's all about. Oh, yo, Gandalf with an AK sending over another 3. Thank you, buddy. UFC 257 tonight. Yo, dude, I know a lot of people who are really excited for that, man. Are you a big old MMA guy? I used to be really big into MMA. I haven't watched for a while though. I used to do one of my karate teachers was on the very he was very you know, low scale, but he was in the UFC. His name was Luke Cuomo. Still talk to him every now and then, man. But yeah, I used to do some MMA myself as well, dude. Panda Man is sending over 5. What's up, my dude? Awaken Killmonger worth rank 2. Yeah, absolutely, man. 100%, dude. I would bring an Awaken Killmonger to rank 3. Yeah, thank you so much for the 5. And Gandalf, thank you for the total of 16, man. Really, really appreciate that a lot. Megadeth saying, Mike, what's your favorite tank top that you have? I love that question. That's fun. So my favorite tank top that I have is a Captain America tank top. It was technically released when Avengers: Age of Ultron came out. Okay, and I've worn it in a couple videos. If you have, I don't wear it too often anymore because it's very old at this point, and I got it for $2 on the clearance rack at Kohl's. My freshman year of college. My freshman year of college, me and my mom were just hanging out, going to a couple stores around, the city where my college was in. Um, we saw that on the clearance rack. It was $2. I was like, hey, all right, let's buy this. And it ended up being my favorite tank top that I own. $2. Got a little Captain America shield right here. It used to be like a tight tank top, like kind of like taut like this, but now it's like a stringer tank top, man, because it's just so old and worn out. But yes, I don't wear it as much anymore, but still love it. That's gotta be my favorite one. So you're saying there's a chance Kingpin will go up? I'm saying that it's almost definite. um, your last video is cool. Thanks for the upload. You're welcome. Thank you. Why no one make a Horseman Professor X video? I was gonna make one, but what do you call it? I haven't gotten around to making my Professor X video yet in general. But he doesn't get much from being a horseman, to be honest. He really doesn't. He gets more from other synergies. For example, the Mr. Fantastic synergy is really good for him. But I'll probably make one eventually just because I make horseman videos often. Yo, James sending over 5, saying last. And your last says sleeve fund. Oh, buddy. Thank you so much, James. I really, really appreciate the 5, man. Really appreciate the generosity from everybody, man. There he is. There's Pikachu. Rubbing his face. Thank you so much, James. I really appreciate it, man. That 5 will go directly into the sleeve fund. Sebastian, how many rank 3s do you have? 10 right now. My next one, it really depends on what catalysts I form. If I form a mutant next, it'll be Magneto for 11th. If I form a cosmic, it'll be Cosmic Ghost Rider. If I form Tech, I might hold off for a bit. But it also might be Guillotine 2099. If I form Mystic, I also might hold off for a bit, but it'll probably be Tigra. And it might just be Kingpin going up next. Or if I pull Wasp, you know? Megadestro, Mike, I'm almost uncollected and I'm so hyped. Dude, that's awesome, man. Are you, assuming you're making your way through Act 5.2 at the moment? How close are you? You know karate? Holy mother of peaches, that made my month. Dude, I'm glad it made your month, man. Yeah, I did karate for 10 years growing up. It's been a while, but it's still kind of in your bones. It's like one of those things where it's kind of like riding a bike. It always comes back when you need it to. Fool, you're also saying in best, the last month was your Quake video. Quake video. Was that, the last Quake video I did had to have been, I'm not even paying attention to this right now. Probably look like a Omega Red scrub. I promise I'm not. I'm actually very good at Omega Red. My last Quake video I made had to have been, when I brought it to Alliance War, right? Cool, I'm glad you liked it, man. Would you take Ghost to rank 3 unduped? Not if I had a 5-star. That was like Sig 200. Brandon, excuse me. Hey Mike, where is that? Hey Mike, already uncollected. Should I focus on 100% Act 5 or try to go for Cav? Well, I would go for Cav real quick. Just get that Cav, man. If you have the roster for it, then go back and 100% Act 5, you know. Slayer saying, sorry he was talking to me. Oh, okay. Cool, dude. Oh, cool. Oh, God, that makes sense. For you, was he talking about that Quake video you did where you used her with the special attacks and everything? Yeah. Yeah, I never knew Quake had special attacks. It was weird. That reminds me of a time. Excuse me, man. That reminds me of a time in Alliance War, like a year ago with my old alliance. I took Buffet, um, Taskmaster, and I ended up having to fight him normally. Forget what happened, but I had to fight him normally, and I killed him with the special too. It was crazy. Hey, Mike, you like Brian Grant and haven't watched the movies, or have you watched them? I've seen them all about 20 times each. You're a little behind on the arena? Yeah, I am, dude. Um, Lately I've been doing like the full 4-star featured, and I'll do the first 2 milestones in the 2-star arena and the 3-star arena just to get the 20 quick units, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of the 6-star arena too. Just rank 3 my Aegon. Pretty pumped to start exploring Abyss. Dude, that's awesome. Hey, Karate Mike, will you rank 3 your Cosmic Ghost Rider? Yeah, unless a better Cosmic Champion comes out first that I happen to pull somehow. I doubt it. But I highly doubt a better Cosmic Champion comes out before I rank 3 a CGR. Nice. um, Only 20 times. I've seen Infinity War 32 times and Endgame 31 times. Dude, that's impressive, man. I've seen Infinity War 17 times now. And I've only seen Endgame 5 times because I've only ever seen it in theaters. Hercules can be that cosmic champ? Yeah, but that's like July, August he's coming out. And by that time, I'll have formed a cosmic and I'll probably be close to forming another cosmic. By the time I get Hercules, will be like, if I get him, he'll be in the featured crystal in like November. So I'm not holding a cosmic catalyst for a year. I'll get another one by then. I saw someone said, can I see all your rank 3s? Sure. So, Doom, Stealthy, Omega, Ghost, Fury, Corvus, Archangel, Spider-Gwen, Mole Man, and She-Hulk are rank 3. Can you please read my last? Yeah. Which class 5-star should I take up? Skill Aegon or Hitmonkey? Science, Quake, or Cap? So, Mega, if you're good at Quake, go for Quake, especially where you are in the game. She'll be helpful for you. And if your Aegon is duped, then he'll be really helpful for you because you still have to do Labyrinth, I'm assuming, because you're not uncollected yet. So if Aegon's duped, you should take up Aegon for sure, just knowing what you have to do. If your Aegon isn't duped, then Hitmonkey for sure. Nice. I've never met anyone else that obsessed as I am. Yeah. I mean, there was a time when I was like so obsessed with Marvel movies for sure, but I'm still very obsessed with Marvel movies and also obsessed with what do you call it? Comics in general, Marvel comics in general. The main question is, did you cry at Endgame the first time watching it? I cried at Endgame the 5th time watching it, and the 4th and the 3rd. Not the 2nd, but the 1st as well. But basically, when Endgame came out, I saw it the second it came out, right? Like midnight premiere when I could, the night before. And then I went the next day with my friend Logan, right? I went with Riley. I went with Riley and my best friend Kyle and his girlfriend Alexis. We went to the midnight premiere. We drove an hour away to go to that midnight premiere. And then the next day, at like 3 p.m., my buddy Logan called me and he said, "Hey, I know you saw Endgame last night, but I have a feeling you'd want to see it again." And I said, "Absolutely." So I saw it with him, And then me and Riley went to see a show that our friend was in at 7. And then we went to see the show at 10 p.m. and it was like an hour and a half, finished at 11:30, and then we went to another midnight showing of Endgame. So I saw it 3 times in 24 hours when it first came out. Which was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, great movie. Love it. I love when you land too far away. I don't actually love that, but you know, Spider Gwen's cool when it works. Can you check my last? Yes, sure. Who is better, Ghost or Domino, for an unskilled player? I mean, I would recommend going with Ghost and learning how to use her, but Domino is much better technically for an unskilled player. But anybody can get skilled, man. Anybody can get good with those champs, you know? So I would recommend practicing Ghost. She's a lot more useful. Spoops. Yo, Mike, I'm in a pickle. Do I take my Red Hulk to rank 2 or Doom to rank 5? Doom to rank 5. Easily. Mike, I have a 6-star unduped Colossus. Is he worth rank 2? In my opinion, no. But a lot of people will say yes. It's up to you. Love to see you streaming now. Much love from London. Dude, Andrew, I was in London. This point must have been 3 years ago. Love it there. That's awesome, man. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, no, I love London. I went for 2 weeks. It was a lot of fun. Karate Mike, is willpower the best mastery? Technically, I would imagine parry and dexterity to be the best masteries. Willpower's up there, man. Big Potato. Hey, man, what's up? Gandalf saying, I always go to an Infinity War if I'm grinding arena or doing some content for background noise. Yeah, dude, you know what I've done in the past, man? And this is probably, like, such a stupid thing to do, but I love Infinity War so much that when I would drive from, like, I used to go on like longer road trips and everything. So when I drive extended period of time, I would instead of listening to music, I would put Infinity War from Netflix on and just listen to Infinity War. So I feel you. Um, Glory Man saying there's lots of people who will throw out any champ thinking they need a buff. I'm in the school of some are good where they are. Yondu is one of those for me. I feel you, man. There's definitely a lot of champs that could need a buff, but there are also a lot that like are decent right now and don't need that buff. So like for example, Yondu is definitely a good one like that. I feel like Massacre, right, and Night Thrasher are two that are like good champions, not game breaking, could use a buff, but also like doesn't really need one, you know. Mike, what is your overall opinion on Strife? I absolutely love him. Do you only see him as an Abyss and Labyrinth clearer, or useful in Act 6 or 7? No, I think he's fantastic in Act 6 and 7, and Lab and Abyss. I love Strife. On his own, and with the full synergy team. I love him. Karate Mike, did you like Endgame? Of course. I loved Endgame. You watch it so many times, you can visualize the scenes just by hearing it. Of course. Of course, dude. I don't see why Mole Man should get a buff before Black Panther, Sentry, Phoenix, Dormammu, etc. Well, I think Mole Man needs it more than Dormammu does. And Dormammu would fall into the same category buff as Mole Man. The other ones, Black Panther, Sentry, and Phoenix, they need bigger changes than just value updates. Dormammu might as well. I don't really think he does. But I don't hate them buffing newer champions. I feel like it's really, really good that they're buffing Mole Man and Terrax, because that's like setting the precedent of, okay, I know these guys are like 6, 7 at this point. They're like 10 months old. Came out in February, no, March, 9 months old. All right, I know that these guys are, you know, new champs, but we're not only going to be buffing old champs. We're looking at the whole thing as a whole. Dr. Jim, can you read my last? Sure, dude. What is your favorite Marvel movie? Mine is Far From Home. I expected too much from Endgame, so disappointed, and since then I don't like it. I mean, my favorite Marvel movie has to be Infinity War, I think. But I also really love Endgame. I love Doctor Strange a lot. Thor Ragnarok is really good. I love Civil War a lot as well. Um, those are probably my favorite ones. I'm just saying, from a comics power level perspective, should a mole dude be stronger than a ruler of a dimension? Oh, well, no. I mean, by that standpoint, Dormammu should probably be the strongest champ in the game. When you look back at it, it really doesn't make any sense for Dormammu to be in the game. Like, it really doesn't. Like, yes, he can shrink down to human size, but, like, normally, man, his species are usually, like, they don't go down to that size too often. And even when they do, they're pretty powerful. You know? Like, can Galactus shrink down to that size? Yes. Should he be a playable character? I don't really think so. I'm not mad about it. You know, I'm not mad that Dormammu's in the game. I actually really like Dormammu in the comics a lot. But, you know. Um, as traumatic as it was for the survivors, I think Scott's experience is really underrated. 5 hours in Quantum and the world he finds is insane. When he sees Cassie aged 5 years, I had tears. Yeah, dude, I love that part, man. I'm so... Oh, that's another movie I love. I love Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I adore Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't know why. I love that movie. I like the regular Ant-Man as well. But yeah, I think Paul Rudd is just absolutely phenomenal in both of those. Um, Plus, that movie gave us Ghost, and I love Ghost. You know? That's pretty cool. I guess nothing really makes sense since Falcon can go toe to toe with Hulk. Yeah, man, it's true. It's very true. Can you list some of your favorite storylines from the comics? Sure, man. So my favorite comic run of all time is the entirety of Jason Aaron's Thor run, starting in Thor: God of Thunder, all the way up to War of the Realms. That lasted about 9, 10 years. Um, it started really, 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 really strong. And it's simmered down a bit, but it also finished really, really strong as well. So I definitely love that. And my favorite arc from that is just the first 11 issues with Gore. Absolutely love that. Um, I really liked 2015 Secret Wars as well, by Jonathan Hickman. Really, really, really good stuff there, man. And everything surrounding it as well. So Avengers, New Avengers into Infinity, and then into Secret Wars and everything that came from it, and also tying into Fantastic Four, that by Hickman. That was really, really good stuff. Really, really amazing, amazing runs from start to finish there. Also very important stuff too. I really like a lot of stuff with Thanos as well. I forget. I forget like what all of them are called, but like just for example, like Infinity Gauntlet was great, obviously, you know, inspired Infinity War. Thanos Quest, which really inspired Infinity War, was really good, and that led into like Infinity Wars and Infinity Ending, and those were decent. But Infinity Gauntlet was definitely the best of those three. And then, you know, those kind of continued in time. Whenever like Thanos had like his big mini series, I really liked like Infinity Entity and anything that like Jim Starlin wrote with Thanos. I really, really love. Um, the original Secret Wars was great too. I liked that a lot. Um, just like the OG Thor comics as well. Definitely love some of those, like the OG like Stan and Kirby comics, those were great, and the Simonson run, really good stuff as well. By with Thor, love Thor comics. Um, Thanos Wins by Donny Cates was really good. Cosmic Ghost Rider was a really good story. That was fun. That was definitely really fun. I love a lot of great storylines. Civil War, of course. I like Civil War 2 as well. How are you feeling about Gore being in Thor 4? I'm about it. If they do it right, I'm about it. You know, um, here's the thing. I mean, Thor Ragnarok um, was really good. It was just very comedic as well. That storyline cannot be comedic. It can't. They can't be messing around with it. If they want to do it, they got to do it. And I hope they do it like properly. But we'll see. We'll have to see. Thoughts on Civil War 2? I like Civil War 2. I liked it a lot for the most part. Mike, you ever read Straczynski's run on Spider-Man? I'm gonna have to Google to remind myself what run exactly that was. Like when it was. Amazing Spider-Man by Straczynski. Let me see. I don't believe I read this. Was this? Wait. Seems familiar. This was from the 90s, right? I may have read this a while ago, but I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. I don't. If I did read it, I don't really remember it much. Sets up the Spider-Verse, early 2000s. Yeah, I don't think I actually read it. It does like the story does seem familiar though. I've probably watched like a Comics Explained video on it. But I don't think that I've ever actually read it myself. Mike, have you read the Thanos Quest books? Yes, I like them a lot. Michael Fassbender as Doctor Doom in the MCU, please. Slayer. That's literally my #1 choice for Doctor Doom. I don't think it's gonna happen because he's like pretty iconic as Magneto, but that'd be great. If they go older, I would love to have like Bryan Cranston as Doctor Doom. I think he'd be really good too. But Fassbender would be phenomenal, dude. If they go younger, oh yeah. Dan saying, okay, I don't mean the gauntlet itself, but getting the Infinity Stones when he started beating everybody else, he already had some of the Infinity Stones. What exactly do you mean there? Your last Thanos is super powerful MCU because of the gauntlet. Otherwise, he is just powerful, but Cap Marvel would kick his ass. Oh, I agree, especially in the MCU. I mean, in the comics, Thanos on his own is more powerful than like Thanos in the MCU. I feel like Captain Marvel is a bit too overpowered in the MCU compared to other, compared to how they've portrayed other, adaptations. But we'll have to see. Who are you going to play in the MCU for your breakout performance? I don't know yet, man. Hopefully somebody, though. Hopefully somebody. Can you read my last? Love Comics Explained? Yeah, man. Mike, you read the X of Swords event? I just ordered it and I am pumped. I read the first couple bits. I've been reading digital lately and my laptop crashed about a month ago. And I am a couple months behind now. But I did read the beginning of X of Swords. And I like it so far, but I do have to catch up and I have to get back to reading and everything. But so far, I like it. I like it a lot. And I've heard nothing but really great things over it, so. Karate Mike Cass says Kraven the Hunter and Spider-Man 3 confirmed. If only, man. Mike, will you play a Hercules? I feel like I'm a little short to play Hercules, but I would love to. I would definitely love to. I'd love to see Hercules in the MCU. Is he gonna be in Eternals? I'm not entirely sure if he's gonna be in Eternals or not. I think I saw that somewhere. As a kid who grew up with all the X-Men movies, I'm very attached to Michael Fassbender and Hugh Jackman. I recognize those are not the greatest movies. Yeah, I mean they're not the greatest movies, but still, man, they're fun movies. They're still fun, you know? And there's nothing wrong with being attached to movies like that. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I know a lot of people who are really into the OG Spider-Man Trinity, and it's not the best, but there's nothing wrong with it at all. You know? You know, it's one of those things where, like, you're a big comics fan, and then you see, I got the decks, whatever. And then you see, Spider-Man on the big screen, and it's like, there's Spider-Man, and it's so cool, all the special effects, and they're okay. The movies are okay. Wait, have you had that tiger since she came out? No. I don't really open calves, dude. Funny enough, though, I've had Mole Man since he came out. I usually open, like, one calf, and I got a 6-star Mole Man out of the calf. I was like, all right. I liked Dark Phoenix, and my friends ridiculed me for it. Well, but I'm going to be honest, I would have ridiculed you for that, too. But no, I'm just joking, man. Listen, here's the thing. Everybody's entitled to like what they like, and nobody should feel bad about what they like. I personally despised Dark Phoenix. I saw it twice, and I saw it once by myself, opening night. It was after a rehearsal I was in. Went to see it by myself, just went right to the movie theater. And I went like a week later with my buddy Jordan, and his husband Ari, and he liked it a lot, and I was like, I don't understand how you like it, but here's the thing, man. Like I said, everybody's entitled to like what they like, and that's totally cool. It's totally cool. And nobody should be shamed for what they like. Was Dark Phoenix the worst movie in the whole wide world? Cam, honestly, dude, it's up there for me, bro. I don't know how I sat through it twice. I just don't know how I sat through it twice, man. To this day, I don't understand it. Oh, man. Love that. Love that what just happened. But yeah, Dark Phoenix is not... Yeah, I didn't love it. It sucks, man, because that's like the second time they've tried to make that story work on screen. And it just didn't happen. Well, let's hope the Mole Man buff will be worth it. I think it will be. Nah, the new Wonder Woman was the worst for sure. I haven't seen it yet, man, but who knows? I've heard mostly bad things, but actually Cam in chat here, Cam enjoyed it quite a bit. So I know some people who enjoyed Wonder Woman. I sat through many dinners with the in-laws. I don't know how either. Dude. Oh, man. That... Listen, I've been there, man. I feel you. Not technically legal in-laws yet, but... Same idea. I'm glad he didn't throw that special 3. It wouldn't have killed me, but still. Mike, you should stop letting the other guys hit you. That is some really good advice. Some really good advice, actually. Not when you're playing Weapon X, though. Wow, you just Dex Cable Special 1. Did I? Wasn't even paying attention. Thanos should be the strongest in the game. For some reason, he is the weakest. He is so powerful. He beat the Hulk without using the stones, and in Endgame, he had no gauntlet, and in comics, he's stronger. Well, in the comics, he's definitely stronger than he is without the gauntlet than he is, in the MCU. But he's pretty strong in the MCU. He's still, you gotta remember he used to like pillage entire planets. Like it's not like he's some pushover without the gauntlet, you know. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I'd like to see a Thanos buff in MCOC, but he's still at the end of the day, he's a bit of a rare champion, so I wouldn't hold my breath on it, man. Hi, I'm going now. Bye. All right, Sam. Well, hello and bye. Right back at you. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. I did not like the New Mutants movie. I haven't seen that one yet either. But yeah, the thing is, man, it's like I was kind of looking forward to that movie, but then it's like, I don't really want to see all these fun superhero movies like not in theaters, And I wasn't really trying to go to theaters right now to see it. But I'll see it eventually. I don't have much faith in Fox doing an X-Men movie justice. I'm glad that the rights are back at Disney now so that Marvel Studios can start doing some stuff in mutants. I'm excited to see what they do. How long is this stream going for? I don't know, man, until I feel like ending it. That's typically how I do it. I rank 5 my 5-star Thanos and haven't regretted it. Dude, so 4Loki placed 9th in gifting this year. Big shout out to the super generous people in 4Loki who made that happen. But if, we placed 6th, we would have gotten a 5-star Thanos, and I would have easily ranked 5 him if we placed there. Or if I just had one from any other way. Like, easily. I wouldn't even have to think about it. What's up, Mike? Finally completed the Legends arcade run and ended up with a 6-star Dormammu from a feature rolled over from Cosmic Ghost Rider. No, dude. That sucks, man. I duped my Dormammu from this feature like 2 weeks ago, which is like fine. Would I rank 2 Thanos like Lags did? Yeah, I would. I'd never use him, but just for fun, to be honest. When will Yellow Jacket buff come? I believe in like 10 days or so. What was the toughest alliance to beat? Well, we didn't beat too many alliances this season. So, pretty sure we went 5-7 this season. And just squeak into Masters. So I'd say that but in general, I'd say the toughest alliance to beat is usually Kenobi. They're quite good at Alliance War. Yo, David Dunlop popping over a $10 super chat. Thank you, my dude. I don't see a message from you. Let me see if you said anything else. David Dunn. All I see here is what's good, Mike. Well, dude, Thank you very, very much for the 10, man. Very much so appreciated. There's a little Pikachu. Little Pikachu scratch in his face. Always love seeing that. That's my favorite thing about the super chats, man. I get to watch that Pikachu do that. But David, thank you so much, man. And to answer your question of what's good, just hanging, man. You know, I really like these chill streams where I get to really interact with all of you guys and just hang out. You know, I enjoy the streams when I'm doing content and testing champs as well. But at the same time, these are fun for like different reasons, you know? Like I can just kind of look at the chat and spam heavy attacks and hope I don't die. And it's not the biggest deal in the world there. And I can't really do this when I'm like trying to like actually do stuff, you know? But yeah, man, thank you so much for sending over the 10. The generosity is very much so appreciated. Can you check my last 2 about Scarlet Witch? Sure. Scarlet Witch is super powerful. In the comics, just deleted all mutants from the existence by accident. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is super duper powerful. I have a feeling that she's gonna be a big player in the future of the MCU. As Dan is saying right now, she's super OP, but very unstable. I'm also very excited to see where WandaVision goes. But yeah, by the way, guys, try not to throw too many spoilers from WandaVision in the chat, though. I don't see any, by the way. No one's done that. But just want to throw it out there since WandaVision was brought up. You know, the third episode just came out, so, you know, a lot of people haven't seen it yet. I don't want anybody to have what happened spoiled. Although I would imagine nothing too important has happened yet. I feel like, you know, nothing too important is going to happen for a bit in that show. But that's okay. That's good. It's good so far. I like it so far. Chris Zimmerman. Hey, Karate Mike, longtime fan. Hope you're feeling super. Dude, I had a philosophy teacher in college named Chris Zimmerman. That's crazy, man. But what's going on, dude? Glad you got to catch the live stream. Spoiler alert, Wanda and Vision are in WandaVision. Oh, dude. I asked you not to make any spoilers, Slayer. I'm kind of just waiting for the whole season to come out so I can binge. Yeah, Zillium, I don't blame you, man. This is not a spoiler, but you're not missing anything crazy by waiting so far. Like, you will be just fine waiting thus far. Yeah. Yo, Mike, who wins, Cosmic Ghost Rider or Sentry? My bet is CGR because of his feats in only like 10 issues. Probably, it would be an interesting fight. You know, Sentry is incredibly powerful, but so is Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, he has the power of the Ghost Rider and also the power cosmic from Galactus. So, Cosmic Ghost Rider is an incredibly powerful being. You know? So is Sentry, though. Like, so is Sentry. Sentry actually would probably win that. I think, at least. Like, in reality, Sentry could hardly do, you know, what he wants to do, even in the comics, because the comics would be like 2 seconds long. Right? Like, I feel like Sentry could be like, and just they'd be dead. But you can't really do that in comics. That'd be boring. You know? But yeah, Slayer right now is saying Sentry can manipulate reality. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he can manipulate reality. It's kind of like that guy, the Marquis of Death. It was an incredibly powerful being. And I believe it was to Doctor Doom. He like sent Doctor Doom throughout like this like alternate reality in his own mind, where Doctor Doom, you know, thought he was like having all this stuff happen, but it turned out only like a couple seconds had passed in like the real world after being like in the worst place in his life, and the Marquis of Death was just like, mess with me and find out, man. But like, you know, you can't have villains just be like dead. They did that once with Thanos, and it's pretty iconic. But you can't have Thanos just snapping his fingers every 10 seconds. You know? Ebony Maw. What a champion. Speaking of champs who I can't wait to get buffed one day, this guy's gotta get a buff one day. Remember the Thanos copter? What a time. Yeah, from Iron Man, I want to say 55. Was that the first time? That was Iron Man was his first appearance, but was it Iron Man 55? I think it was. Sentry was needed to be erased from his own mind because the Void is so powerful and Void is part of Sentry. Yeah, dude. Wasn't Maw already buffed? Not really. He was balanced. Um, excuse me. This was when they were doing like their 6-month balance thing. Doesn't really count for me. Like I think he needs like a Gambit Falcon type update more so than just a value buff. He just doesn't work. Like I'll tell you, I just made a rank 3 Ebony Maw video with like new synergies and stuff, and he just needs to be like redone a bit. Joe Fixit needs a buff over Maw. Hey man, that'd be a pretty cool buff. I'm not the biggest fan of champions who aren't in the base pool getting buffs. So I hate that. So for example, White Magneto got a buff, right? But most people don't have him as a 5-star, and he's only he's only recently a 6-star, right? So how many people have a 5 or 6-star version of White Magneto, as opposed to how many people have a 5 or 6-star version of Red Magneto? So when we look at champions like Joe Fixit, who for God knows what reason weren't ever released into the 5-star pool, but then were released into the 6-star pool. For the couple of people, I mean, I'm sure more than a couple people have him now, but for the couple people who have Joe Fixit as a 6-star, I would rather them do buff champions who are available in the 5-star pool since 2015, like Karnak, for example. I think he was 2017, but you get my point. Yo, Mike, how do you think Yellow Jacket will be buffed? Well, I think he's going to be different than he is now. If I was a betting man, that's what I'd put all my money on. But Mike, Cosmic Ghost Rider with his enhanced penance state would destroy Sentry as fast as Sentry could destroy Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yes, but could Cosmic Ghost Rider do that from like a mile away like Sentry can? I don't think he can. I could be wrong, but Penance Stare is powerful. Even the regular Ghost Rider's Penance Stare is obscenely powerful. Who do you think will have the best buff next month? Mole Man, sticking true to it. I finished Act 5 today, and I pulled 5-star Stealthy. Congratulations. I'm so happy. I Quake the Ultron with my 4-star rank 5. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on getting through Act 5. Now, my question for you, are you going to go for 100% of Act 5 first, or are you going to try to push for Cav? Either way, congratulations, buddy. Yeah, the penance is not long range. Right. But it's super overpowered. It's overpowered, but you gotta, remember that, like, Cosmic Ghost Rider would have to catch Sentry in order to do it. I don't think he'd be able to. You know? What's up, Monkey? How you doing, man? MCOC SPK25. How you doing, dude? What's going on, man? What are Sentry's story and powers? So basically, it's been a very long time since I read it. But he has, you know, like they say, he has the power of a million suns or whatever it is. He's kind of like Superman on crack, you know? Like, he's just so incredibly powerful, man. And like the Void was like a part of him, and the Void is like him, but like evil. Man, I don't want to like botch the explanation of him. So if anybody else in chat wants to explain, better what exactly Sentry is, man, and like how he was handled. Basically, he was so powerful, like a long time ago, right, in like the universe, and then his like existence was kind of like erased from memory, from people's memory as well. But yeah, it's a really cool story, man. Like the original like Sentry comics is really cool, and it's like complete opposite from like what he is in MCOC. Sentry is literally his unstable Superman. Yeah, it's a really good way to put it, man. It's a really good way to put it. And Hyperion is like stable Superman. Yeah, Hyperion is incredibly powerful too. I feel like Hyperion though, um, Hyperion is a good representation of how he is in the comics. I think they did a really good job with Hype. You know? Mojo is overpowered in the comics? Yeah, man. I like Mojo in the comics. It's pretty funny. Essentially, Void is the physical representation of all the bad things he's ever done that just kind of follows him around and is part of him and occasionally pops up and says hi. And when it pops up and says hi, oh baby. Oh baby. Yeah, recently in the comics, so basically, okay, so here's the difference between Superman and Sentry. I'm just, because as I'm thinking about it more, I'm remembering more. You know, Superman and Clark Kent, for example, are the same thing. They're the same person, right? With Sentry, he's a guy named Bob. And Bob, like, turns into the Sentry, but can also, like, there's also a part of, like, the Void, right? So Bob can't always, like, control it, though, in a way where, like, Clark Kent can be like, oh, I'm taking my glasses off, and now I'm Superman. You know, which is iconic, but at the same time, pretty stupid. If we're being entirely honest, right? But, you know, it's been a thing for 70 years. Obviously, it's iconic, and it's you know, superheroes and stuff like that. You know, but with Sentry, it's a little different. It's a little different. And, you know, very recently in comics, Doctor Strange and Iron Man had to, like, lock that guy Bob down, in, like, a bunker and everything. And eventually he, like, broke free and whatnot. I'm forgetting exactly what happened, but he broke free, and, you know, the Sentry got out, and then also, like, something happened with the Void as well, and somebody released the Void that they had, like, locked up, and Sentry, like, lost his crap, man. Like, he just completely lost it. But yeah, that was very recent, like 2 years ago, in comics. But and it was a decent story, but like the really cool Sentry story, man, it's the one from like around 2000. That's the Sentry story you want to read. And he wasn't used too much between then and the recent storylines, you know. But yeah, Sentry's cool. Point is, that's the point. Evening, Karate Mike and chat. Hope all is well. Brian is Ronin. Dude, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Who's your favorite Kabam made champ? I just got Civil Warrior as a 6-star. I think he looks the coolest. He could use a buff, though. I agree. He's cool. My favorite one is probably... I want to say either Symbiote Supreme or Venom the Duck. Guillotine 2099 is also really cool. So is Aegon. Greetings from Indonesia. What's up, John? Thanks for popping in, man. Hey, Mike, what do you think about Ronan? I think he's alright. He's okay. He's like a little underrated, but at the same time, he's not like amazing. Isn't Phoenix overpowered in the comics too? Oh yeah, very. Opening a 6-star on Wednesday. Hope it's good. Wishing you luck, buddy. What is your favorite character of all time? Like in comics, Thor. Followed closely behind by like the Fantastic Four as a whole, Doctor Doom, Thanos. My favorite MCOC character of all time is probably Omega Red. How do you feel about Red Goblin? People keep being disappointed by putting him out. Personally, consider him a top champion now for damage in general. I don't love him, dude. He's just very slow for me, but he's definitely decent. Yeah, 1 second here. Let me get through this fight. If there would be MCOC, but for DC, would you play it? I like DC in general, but I spend enough time playing this game. I definitely play enough time playing this game that I probably wouldn't play it. And you also asked what are all of the Kabam original champs. Well, if we go through them, let's see. Let's go in order. I'm pretty sure they made Civil Warrior, Morningstar, Guillotine 2099, Aegon, Venom the Duck, Symbiote Supreme. Is that all of them? They usually release like 2 a year. I think that's all of them. Dan saying, are the comics available anywhere online for free? I really want to read some right now. Well, dude, Marvel Unlimited is like what, like $10 a month, and you could get all of them right at your fingertips, like everything from like the beginning up until like 6 months ago, which is really, really good stuff and really definitely worth the money. Also, if you look around, you may be able to find some for free online. Of course, I can't advise you to do that. I'm just letting you know that it is possible, and some people do that, although it might not be advisable. But I will have to suggest Marvel Unlimited if you do a little Google search. It's pretty cheap, and yeah, lots of stuff on there. Hey Mike, would you like to see Quicksilver on MCOC? He'd be okay. I'm not the biggest Quicksilver fan. I know a lot of people really like him, but it'd be cool to see him in the game. What about Sorcerer and Storm from this year? They Kabam originals. So they're like in Realm of Champions, right? And I feel like Sorcerer Supreme is an original Kabam champion, right? But Storm Pyramid X kind of is and kind of isn't. Like, you know, because like Storm was like, you know, a horseman of Apocalypse in the comics and whatnot, but she wasn't necessarily like how she is, you know, in MCOC and Realm. So I feel like Storm is more of an adaptation of the character, and the same thing for Sorcerer Supreme. She's a bit of a adaptation as well of the Sorcerer Supreme. So they're like less original than like other, you know, original champions. Like, you know, Guillotine, Morningstar, Guillotine 2099. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more in that crew of like original champions and storyline in this game in the future. Marvel Unlimited is awesome, dude. Yeah, Marvel Unlimited is pretty cool, man. I've been watching random YouTube vids for the past 25 minutes, and I just now got the notification you were live. Why? Hunter. Personally, I'm offended. I'm befriended. I'm offended that you don't spend all day, every day, sitting on my channel and just refreshing until a new video or stream pops up. I was under the impression that's what you did, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to move forward with our friendship after knowing this. By the way, how do I tag like that? Does it work on phone as well? Dan, I believe you're talking to somebody else who tagged you. But what you do is, for example, if I go like this, I'll show you in chat right now, right? I just do @ and I write your name, and then that should come up where you see it. That's all you do. But yeah, that's pretty much all you do right there. I'm not 100% sure if it works on mobile. I do it on mobile. I do it on mobile all the time. Like, but what I'll do is I'll just write @ and I'll type out the person's name. I was under the impression that it does work. In fact, if you're on your phone right now and you want to write @Karate Mike 4 and 5, I'll happily let you know if I see it. And then we can just figure this out once and for all. You're right, I have betrayed you, Jesus. How may I repent my sins? Well, Hunter, I'm going to need you to sing the MCOC anthem 900 times. And then we should be even. Luke is saying, dang, never thought of OG Thor having good damage. Dude, yeah, he's pretty good. Even without that synergy, he's pretty good. Yeah, Dan, that came up, by the way. Like it might not be easy to click it, but if you just write my name like that or somebody's name, it will come up. Just so you know, so I see that tagged. Where was it? Were there any, Dr. Doom said, were any of the Kabam OG added to the comics? I think, Saucy, that did come up, yes. I think that Morningstar or Guillotine was in a comic. Guillotine in Marvel Comics. Let me see. I can't find anything on it, but I'm pretty sure that Guillotine made it into one comic. Nightbat saying, are you part of the PvP Incursion Tournament? Yes, I am. I still have to do my my first week round, though. Hunter saying, wait, there's an anthem? Yes. Actually, Hunter, I'm going to need you to write the anthem and then sing it 900 times. It's the only way. MSD! Mike, you sexy man. MSD. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, Mike, I hope Kingpin's buff turns out good. Well, dude, so do I for purely selfish reasons. Wait, is OG Guillotine an original by Kabam? Yes, she is. Best champ for Do You Bleed? Redouble Determination Path in 6.4.1. Well, Venom Pool is really good for it, as is Nick Fury and Blade, and pretty much anybody who bleeds. Sorry to ask this again, but I'm curious if you could add any character to MCOC, who would you add? Terran, I would add Gore the God Butcher from God of Thunder, number 1 through 11. And also King Thor. Hello from Russia. Dude, what's up, man? I cannot read your name at all. But dude, I wish I could give you a shout out. But I don't want to, mispronounce you there. But hey, man, thanks for stopping in. Sam saying I love gore. Dude, I love gore. I really love gore. That'd be really, really cool. Someone saying who's the best counter to Grandmaster? There's a lot. Doctor Doom is really good. Jane Foster's good. Sinister's good. Sentinel's really good. Aegon. Lots of good counters out there. It's more about just like learning how to fight them. Hikaru saying, hey Mike, mind rating my profile? It's 2007 Honda Accord for someone that's on 5.3.3. I'm not really going to go into anybody's profile in game right now, bud, but if you want to like tell me who some of your top champs are, or if you have need any help getting through some content, I'd be more than happy helping you out for it. Someone saying Jane Foster, really? Dang. Yeah, man. If you just go on YouTube and type in Karate Mike Jane Foster Grandmaster, she has an ability where she needs to be awakened, but when they're stunned, you have guaranteed crits, and that wounded counts as a stun. So you just pretty much just rinse right through them. Hey Mike, what mastery is better, precision or cruelty? It really depends, man, on what champion you're applying it to. Because for example, if you're using Ghost and Corvus, then precision is actually useless. But cruelty is very important. If you're using a champion with a low crit rate, you're going to really want precision at 5 out of 5. Personally, I run precision at 4 and cruelty at 5 at just about all times. Unless I'm making a video with a specific champion that I prefer to have it at 5 out of 5. Hunter saying, did you see my comment on your Thor vid? I bet that Synergy team would laugh. Did you see my comment back to you? Because I thought it was really funny and you ignored it, and then I cried. But actually, I was like on my YouTube studio when you commented that, and I just replied right away. So it may have just not registered as a reply or anything, but I did see it. Yeah, it would be. That would be a nice team. Hikaru, my top is rank 4 Domino, who is at my top, rank 4 Massacre, and 620 Guillotine 29.9, rank 3 Quake. Dude, you got 4 great champs there. Do you have a Red Hulk to go along with that Domino? That'd be pretty cool. Brian finally got that 5-star Corvus today, about 2 years too late. Dude, congrats. That's huge. Hey Mike, should I rank up 5-star Spider-Gwen or Mr. Fantastic? Both unawakened and need to complete Act 6. I mean, neither of those are really going to help you complete Act 6, to be honest. I would say Spider-Gwen will do more for you. I would think. But neither of those are really like game changers for like Act 6, you know. But I would go Spider-Gwen over Mr. Fantastic, especially unduped. But I honestly wouldn't rank 5 either, right now. Medusa needs dupe, like kind of, depending on what the fight is. Depending on what the fight is, you're gonna want her duped. Hunter, you need yourself a Strife? So do I, buddy. I have a 4-5 mutant gem. That's reserved for him. Okay, thanks. Just need to use some science resources. Keep the great videos. Cool, dude. I feel you. I mean, listen, man. Neither of those. I have Spider-Gwen at rank 3 as a 6-star and Mr. Fantastic at rank 5, 6200 as a 5-star. And they're both useful, but it's just like they're more for fun for me. They're not like the champion that's going to like get you that completion of Act 6, you know. Dr. Doom is 430. By me and I am for some reason awakened on a stream. Gore might be added with Thor 4. He'll be played by Christian Bale. Yeah, man, I saw that. I'm very excited for that. Very excited for that. Hey Mike, opened myself a cup of Ben and Jerry's. Now enjoying your stream. Dude, it's awesome. Sounds like you're having yourself a nice fun time. I love me some Ben and Jerry's, man. Do you think Book 2, Chapter 1 is easier than Act 6? I think that Book 2, Act 1, Chapter 1 is easier than a bunch of Act 6. I'm not sure if Book 2, Chapter 1 in total will be easier than all of Act 6, because Act 6, Chapter 1 is pretty freaking easy, to be entirely honest. Yes, people struggle with it. Yes, it requires, a couple specific things. But at the end of the day, it's not, like, difficult. It's really not. If you have, like, the roster for it. So I anticipate Act 1, Book 2 to get a little tougher. We'll have to see. Hunter saying you grind for him. You're at least 97% sure you'd miss how lag your stream is and the piggy on the other team. Yeah, man. I feel you, dude. I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to grind for her, man. In the past year or so, the only 5-star champion that I haven't gotten from the featured crystals, featured 5-star, is Longshot. So it's like... I really want Strife, but I also don't have an immediate use for him. But also, do I want to just make sure I have him? Because I do think he'll be important in the future. So I don't know. I'm really going back and forth on it. Like, I never want to do a big grind because it just takes so much time and energy. But who knows? And we don't know what champs are coming up in the future, and there might be a champ I really want that I'll take to rank 5 right away and actually use immediately. Who knows, man? Like, I grinded for Cosmic Ghost Rider, 75 million points, took him to rank 4, and never used him because I didn't want to rank 5 him yet because I wanted to wait for a 6-star. And now I have a 6-star, and the 6-star is rank 2. So if I can go back in time, I would like to have those 4 tier 2 alpha back, and also the 72 hours I spent grinding for Cosmic Ghost Rider. So I don't know. Zillium saying, I love my 6-star rank 3 Longshot. Yeah, man. If I can go back in time, I would grind for Longshot. Because I am missing him in my roster. Heavily. I am very heavily missing a Longshot. I don't even have the 5-star, man. I really, really, really hope I pull him from this feature 6-star. He's not like my most wanted. My most wanted would be Wasp, a Cosmic Ghost Rider dupe now, and Dragon Man. But Longshot would probably be 4th, or Elsa 4th, just because of catalysts, and then Longshot. But he's definitely top 5 for me. Really, really want Longshot. I think he's amazing. Funny enough, I got my 5-star OG Thor from one single cav 7 months ago, and I haven't had good cav luck like that since a few weeks ago with the 5-star A-bomb from a single epic cav. Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah, A-bomb is amazing. That's another champion now where I have Abomination at 5-star, but I would take him right to rank 3 as a 6-star, so he's probably going to sit at like rank 1 or 2 for a while, even though I really want to rank 5 him. It's just the resources right now are too precious to use when I'm trying to hold out for a 6-star. But speaking of cav luck, I never have good cav luck, man. I got Mole Man from one single cav, and then I duped my 6-star Sasquatch from the epic calves, which I was very happy about. But I usually don't have good cav luck. Dan saying same exact story for me with CGR. Grinded him in arena, and now I have him as 6-star. Also pulled him twice and featured 5-star. Yeah, dude. So I grinded for Cosmic Ghost Rider, and then I pulled him as a 6-star, and just to really like turn the knife after it, got stabbed by the RNG, I pulled the 5-star from the future as well. So I could have just completely skipped that grind. Speaking of Mole Man, does he need to be duped? No, not really. I'm going to be missing out on a bit of damage, but it's pretty good. Hello again, Karate Mike. Hello, Bobby. But yeah, I mean, Longshot is also like a sentimental champion to me because he was my first ever champion that I tested in the CCP. So I would like to have him. I really would. Dude, it's worth having 2 eye bombs. I know, man. It's just like, I know. Like, I have 2 Doctor Doom, Stealthies, Omegas, Ghosts, Furies, Corvus, Archangels, and She-Hulk. I have those all at rank 5 and rank 3. I never use the 5-stars anymore, man. Do you have a video of you joining for Loki? Yeah, I did make a video of that a long time ago. It was back in June, I believe. But yeah, I got that eye bomb there. I really like him, but I really do want to rank 3 a 6-star, so I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to start saving 6-star shards for him. Or if I want to keep going for Wasp now, because I really, really, really want Wasp. And to dupe Cosmic Ghost Rider and Dragon Man and Longshot, I don't know. I'm probably not going to save and keep going with this. I enjoy opening crystals. I don't want to wait for 75 days. But, he's really good. And I'm not necessarily dry on science. But if I took him up, that'd be 14 science catalysts. And I'd be down to 5. And then if I get a science champ I want to rank 3, I could hardly even bring him to rank 2. So that's the thing, man. It's just like... For endgame players, 5 stars might be just like 4 stars for us newer players. Yeah, I really don't usually like saying that, man, but like it's kind of true. It's like I'm just not going to use a 5-star when I have 10 rank 3 6-stars right now. It's just, unfortunately, because just the way the game is going, where like even in Act 7, when I do like Legends runs and stuff, I'm not going to use a 5-star over a rank 3 when there's like nodes that increase the power of 6 stars even more. But Hunter, as you just said, we need the next variant since rank of gems, because they're stingy with T2A. If I pulled a 4 to 5 science gem, I would take him up. But I don't have one of those right now. And if we're looking at science champs, Yellow Jacket's getting buffed. Wasp, if I don't pull her from this featured, I might just finally rank 5 her. I really want the 6-star Wasp though, man. Void is SIG 200, but I have a 6-star on dupe, so I'm going to be holding off there. Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate. But you're right. He is a good champion to have 2 of. So it wouldn't be the worst thing. People saying 6 stars of the future. Yeah, I really do hate saying that, but it's true. Someone's saying, do you have maxed out science? Yeah, I have like 7 rank 5 science champs. I'll show you in a second. We'll go back over where we just were in 1 second. How much does Rogue Awakening help him? It helps him a bit. It pretty much helps him develop that full Incinerate immunity and gives him physical resistance, so it's nice. It's not necessary, but it's nice. So if we go back to my science champs over here, I have a lot of maxed. I have the whole Fantastic Four, Cap, Quake, She-Hulk thing, and Red Guardian. So 8. Got a bunch of them. But yeah, someone's saying I wonder who they are if it's not Void. I've never felt the need to rank 5 Void myself. I used Void in Abyss at rank 4 quite successfully. So, you know. Yo, Mike, can you make a list of the top 6-star prestige list? If you go on antmay.com, they have it for you there. That's a pretty good resource for sure. If you type in like MCOC, antmay, MAI, it'll come up. Kaziri's saying, I know Mike love to have at least 5 maxed out, 5 for each class. Dude, you're right. I'll show you all of them. For science, I have 8. For skill, I have exactly 5 on purpose. Mutant, I have 9. Hopefully soon to be 10 with Strife. Cosmic, I have 6. Tech, I have, only 4. Tech, only 4. And Mystic, I have 5. So with Tech, I have options. Guardian is Sig 200. Doc Ock, I'd like to take up, and Mysterio as well, but it just sucks that they suck up so much tier 2 alpha, man. Does Rogue Awakening help? And if yes, how much? It makes him more tanky, dude. It's definitely not necessary, but it definitely helps. So he starts with 2 heat chargers and he gains physical resistance with them, and then he also gets Incinerate immunity with them as well, so it's nice to have. Hulkbuster would be nice at rank 5 if they fix his heavy. If they fix his heavy, I'd bring my 6-star to rank 2. I pulled, I always forget about that, man. Because I always talk about, like, calves and stuff. I pulled a 6-star Hulkbuster out of, like, the Black ISO Market early Tiger calf. Because I don't buy calves. But I usually buy the early, you know, ISO Marker one just for fun, just to see. And I pulled a Hulkbuster, 6-star, like a week before he got buffed. And he's a great champion. I know you love him, Monkey, but Hulkbuster's great and fun. It's just that I don't have a need for him, unfortunately, right now. Are you going to hop on call with BG on tomorrow's Abyss run? Possibly. Going to be watching football tomorrow for a majority of it, but I might pop on for a bit if he wants to have me on. Sigil calves are cool. Yeah, more often than not, I get, like, complete crap out of it, but I did get that 6-star Hulkbuster the one time. And I got Mole Man, 6-star, so that's cool. So yeah, and I'd probably, think about how many units I've spent on calves in the past, like, since they were released. I opened a decent bit for Dr. Doom. Like, probably 5,000 or so for Dr. Doom. Trying to get the 6-star. Didn't get anything from it, really. But aside from that, I probably spent another, like, 5,000 total. So 10,000 units in, like, a year and a half for calves is not too bad. I've bought, like, the early access bundles a couple times. But I'm like a dragon with my units, man. Like I don't want to spend them on crystals. Darn. Didn't notice that. Hulkbuster can be underrated in my opinion with his resistances and the playstyle advantages, but he don't have much uses in higher tier war. No, I agree. No, dude, don't get me wrong. I really like Hulkbuster. I actually made an Act 7 boss solo Hulkbuster video just the other day. I'm gonna upload it within the week probably. And it's really good, but it's just like even in that video of the one fight, the heavy attack whipped in the corner. And I almost died. And it's like I can't, that's not something I want. Like if it works, dude, it's awesome. Special 2 into heavy, 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 special 1, heavy, 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 another special 1, they're dead. It's great. But when the heavy attack whiffs, it's like, well, you might as well just be quitting out of the fight because you're going to die. You know? It's frustrating because he is a fun champion. Does Cosmic Ghost Rider have to be awoken? Absolutely not. I'd like to get my 6-star awaken though. I'm gonna dump some energy real quick. Dan, regarding your question there, is he worth it? His sig ability is worth it. But the thing is, you're probably not going to be using him very often. Like I gave him all 186 stones, after I duped him. I would have given him a science gem. I haven't really ever used him. I'm glad to have him at rank 5. I'm sure he might be useful for me in the future. But I don't think a generic gem would be the best use for him. And I know you have 3. And he is worth the gem. Like, it's good for him, especially if you're going to use the champion. But I don't think you're going to use the champion often enough for you to justify a generic. Dr. Doom saying, do you know any Hebrew? I do not. Lion King saying I'm almost 100% Act 7.1. And when I finish it, I'm going to get my first T5CC. Congratulations, buddy. Hunter, let me see your last 2. For God's sake, please stop year restricting the generic 3 to 4 gems. I left a paragraph feedback the last Summoner Sanctums I did. It was focused on variants. Yeah, it'd be nice to just get generic 3 to 4s, right? I'm at a point where 90%, if not more, of the old champs are already rank 4 after finishing all the variants, so it's becoming worthless. I feel you, dude. I definitely feel you. Yeah. Someone's saying test how many hits you can take in here before dying. I mean, I can do that with Omega Red. They're going to be dead before... Not against Sentinel, though. We're not going to do that against Sentinel. I agree he has problems, but I feel if they fix his heavy, which is his biggest, people will realize his power and a lot of content. I hear people saying he's mid-tier, lacking utility about Hulkbuster. Yeah, people definitely say that, but that's not an accurate description of him. He has a lot of utility. He's very useful. Yeah. But I feel like people just don't like his playstyle in general. I don't know. I saw a question here about Angela. Something about... Someone was asking, is Angela worth rank 2? Can't find it. But someone said, is Angela ever worth... Oh, here it is. J-Mania. Mike, what's up, my dude? Question for you, good sir. Is Angela worth rank 2 or Cole is a 6-star? Also, love your videos. So first of all, thank you very much, Jay. Thanks for popping into the stream. So Angela, in theory, is worth rank 2. You're probably going to use her every month for the Cavalier event quest. So that could be a fun rank up. I know a lot of people who have ranked her up for that. I know people who have ranked 3'd her for Thronebreaker. And she hits really hard in that quest, man. But in general, you're not going to use her too much over others. Cull is a decently underrated champion. I'm planning to rank 2 mine sometime in the future. He would be ranked 2 like right now if I didn't pull Cosmic Ghost Rider the other day. And, I'm planning to rank 3 CGR soon. So I want to make sure I'm just like good on Cosmic Catalysts and stuff like that for now. But if I didn't have him, I would have brought Cull up when I duped him. If he's duped, he's pretty good. Would you rank 3 Hitmonkey or Falcon both unduped for Thronebreaker? I wouldn't rank up anybody for Thronebreaker, but I would rank up Hitmonkey unduped. I don't think I would rank up Falcon unduped, although he's pretty good too. I see you're asking because you have 8 Cosmic expiring. All right, man. So listen. Since you're in that very unique position, if your Cull is duped, he'd be a good one to take up. If he's not, Angela's fun. And if you have all of that stuff expiring, you might as well, man. You know? She's a fun champion. She's just like not Cosmic Ghost Rider. She's not Corvus. I use my Hulkbuster once a month in Cav difficulty, and that's about it. Yeah, he'd probably be really good for that. With the armor up buff. I might try that. Bro, you're the best MCC YouTuber. I want to say that. You appreciate what you and keep up the great work. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yo, Kulerim, what's going on, man? How you doing? I'm probably still butchering your name wrong, but how you doing, man? Glad to see you in the chat. Hope all is well. And speaking of, you were asking, Mike, shall I fully level up my 1-star OG Spidey or OG Vision? I would recommend you go for Vision because there's a path in Variant 4 in the final chapter that has Biohazard on it, and Vision is definitely very useful for that path. So definitely go with Vision before Spidey. Mike, I went to go work out and you're still here. How long do you usually stream? It really depends, man. I started because I was bored, and I know that when I end the stream, I'm probably going to be bored again, so we're just hanging. Does Strife need to be awakened? Nope. It's nice to have, but definitely doesn't need to be. Been having struggles with ISO recently. Never realized how huge the difference the last 20 levels make on a 565. Yeah, dude. Wait till you see the ISO struggles on 6-star rank 3, man. Those are crazy. I gotta plan like those ISO rank ups for them like weeks in advance usually. Isn't that why we were all here being bored? Absolutely. Should I rank 3 my 6-star Namor or rank 5 my 5-star Longshot? Well, man, if I was a betting man, I would bet that your 6-star Namor isn't Sig 200. And if he's not Sig 200, I wouldn't recommend you rank up Namor. Personally. But Longshot, even unduped, I would say bring him up. Dude's a beast. Hey Mike, wish me luck for my final 3 quests for Uncollected tomorrow. Any last minute tips? Yeah, dude. So for starters, you definitely want to try to hit them more times than you get hit by them. That's like, once you start doing that, you're going to be good to go. Other than that, I recall being the first and second quests before the collector being a lot easier than like 5.2.4. And then the quest leading up to the collector is also quite easy. But the collector himself is obviously difficult. Just make sure you watch a couple collector video fights first, just so you're aware of his animations and stuff. And as long as you have a counter to the fight, you should be good to go, man. Don't worry about soloing it. You're probably going to use a couple revives on your first, couple times through. I didn't solo the collector until like a year or so after I had become, Cavalier, right? So don't worry about that. You're going to use items for sure, but that's not a big deal. Just make sure you bring the proper champions, and as long as you watch a couple videos on it, I'm sure you'll be able to look at your roster and see who's going to be good for you there. And you're saying, I see right here, you have 1,300 units for him, and you watched a tutorial, Seaton made, so you should be pretty chill. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You'll be good to go. You shouldn't max out Thor until he's max sig. You want to feel the full might of the Thunder God before you go all in. I agree. I agree, dude. But for me, even though I agree, I did it differently. I brought my Thor to rank 5 unduped. And I never used him until he got to Sig 200. I just slowly and surely put any cosmic stones that I had into that guy. Hey Mike, hope you're doing well. Who to rank up, Blade or Professor X, both unduped and 5-star rank 2. It depends on where you are in the game, man. If you're still working through Act 5, I'd recommend Blade. He's really, really good for that stuff. I've been prepping for like 3 weeks and it's finally happening. I'm weirdly scared. I feel you, man. I was the same way. I was the same exact way when I did it. And I remember I bought one of like these little, like one of these to celebrate, right? I bought a 5-star, or a Grandmaster Cosmic deal to celebrate being uncollected. And I pulled a Medusa from it. And then I used that Medusa to kill Ultron after a bit. It was cool. It's a cool moment. But yeah, man. All right, we have been streaming for about 2.5 hours though, so I think we are gonna start to cut it short. Gonna go eat some dinner. Probably call Riley, see what's going on. But yeah, man. I want to see if Lefty Knox is still streaming his Abyss Path. Let's see. Is he still going? Yes, it looks like he is. So yeah, he's up to Punisher right now, so he's almost done actually. So we're gonna do a little raid to Lefty Knox. Would be cool, even if you guys don't hang out there, for too long. Just pop in to his stream. We're gonna do karate raid and whatnot, like we do. Just pop in and say hi. Wish him some good luck. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you so much to everybody who came out and hung out for the stream. Big shout out to everybody who gave those super chats. They were a bunch, very, very generous. Big shout out to Gandalf with an AK, one of my favorite names on YouTube, for sending over a solid 16, and everybody else for their generosity as well. But yeah, it's always been a pleasure, man. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss it. I'll be seeing you around.